$100 million films keep failing. Let's talk about why. I'm Hutch. I'm a producer, an executive producer. I've worked on tens of millions of dollars worth of independent films and TV shows. Now I run a community for filmmakers who are networking and creating and helping each other break into the industry. You see, films are a really, really difficult thing to make, certainly at scale, and certainly when your audience needs to be 25 million people at the box office in the opening weekend. Because a lot of the films that we look back to in the past and we call successful or we call good historically were relatively niche, but they existed at a time where films could make their money back after the box office. You see, physical media used to be 50% of the income that a film received. And that meant that it didn't need to be profitable at the box office. Now, with that disappearing and being replaced with essentially the Netflix license that they will buy at some point for that film, which is dramatically less money, this means that anything going to theatrical needs to be profitable or at least break even, basically in the first weekend, but certainly in the first month that it's out. And this puts executives that are spending money on these films into a really, really difficult position. Because being an executive is a hyper-competitive market, and if you fail a couple of times in a row, you're out. So nobody wants to break the mold, nobody wants to take too many chances, certainly not in those big companies where, the execs are not also the owners of the company. That happens, Blumhouse is a great example of this. They can take a lot more chances because Jason Blum is the person who's making that decision. And so all of these execs are playing within the rules and they're taking shots at target. But the other problem with films is that you don't know whether they're going to be exceptional until they are done. You can go and look at some of the flops that have happened recently. The scripts are perfectly good. The acting is perfectly good. But some combination of those elements just don't work. And that stops it from being exceptional and being a breakthrough film.